He says, I got lucid last night for the first time in a while. I was walking down a country lane and I heard what sounded like a sheep speaking. I knew that was really weird, so I had to do a reality check, even though I was absolutely certain that I was dreaming. I tried to breathe through my nose and I could. So at that moment, he became lucidly aware. I rubbed my hands together and called out to increase lucidity. I then really engaged with the environment, rolling around on the floor in the mud. I actually licked the floor, and I was narrating what I was doing as he went along. I then decided to fly, and I lost visuals and thought I was waking up. In actual fact, I didn't wake up, but I lost lucidity because I thought I was. This isn't the first time this has happened to me. Any tips for how to bring back visuals when the dream fades? So I've been lucid dreaming since 1975. I've had more than 1,000 lucid dreams. What this sounds like to me is that this person had what most of us would call an experience of the void. And what happens then, you're in a lucid dream and suddenly the visuals disappear and you're just basically in a sparkling blackness. And people call that the void or the gray state or the zero state. So anyway, what I've learned and what I've talked to other experienced lucid dreamers about, and they've learned as well, is that normally if you can hang out in the void, so what you can do, you can think in your mind, you can sing a song, you might, even though you can't see your arm, you might want to grab your wrist, hold on to the other wrist. You'll have the physical sensation of holding it, but you won't be able to see it because basically the visuals have shut down. And if you hang out in this void state, it might take a minute, might take 2 or 3 minutes, but eventually what will start to happen is that dream symbols will start to appear. So suddenly a car might appear over there, then a tree over here, then a bush over there, a hillside over there. And within 30 or 40 seconds, the visual imagery will all come back and you'll be lucidly aware in a new visual scene. So that's what I'd encourage you to do. It sounds like this has happened a few times. I think it's most likely to happen to kind of what I'd call intermediate lucid dreamers, people who've had a fair number of lucid dream experiences. But when the visuals stop, don't tell yourself to wake up, hang out, and basically you'll watch the birth of a new lucid dream. And that's what I think is really fascinating, because think about a regular dream. What was happening 5 seconds before that dream started? You can't recall that. Most of us can recall the early part of a lucid dream, but we don't recall the first second it started up. So when you hang out in this void state and watch the dream symbols appear on basically what I'd call the dream screen, then you can watch the birth of a lucid dream. So thanks so much for submitting that question, and thanks for being part of the World of Lucid Dreaming Academy.